right, the Hero 5 session, or as Nick likes to call it apparently, the GoPro cockroach. They are absolutely impossible to kill. Fantastic little cameras. So talking about convenience, simple one-button control, rugged and waterproof design, voice control, and the touch display. One-button control. Who here has used the Hero session? Yeah? All right. So simple one-button mode, it makes it super simple to use the product. It saves the battery. There's no guesswork. You know that you press the top button, you automatically start recording. Press it again, it automatically stops and saves the file. Super easy to use, and it was one of the favorite features of our session product based off of our customer research. So now it's available throughout our entire product line. Hero 5 Black has the exact same setup with that single one button. The rugged and waterproof. You know, it seems like the natural evolution of where GoPro is going, you know, not needing a housing, but it's not something that you can really, you know, glance over. The fact that you can use a Hero 5 Black without a session, or without a housing, means that you can go in, you can start recording, you don't need to worry about audio, you're not gonna have that muffled audio, you're not gonna have the fogging, you're not gonna have all of the problems, the weight, the scratching, everything that went along with the housings available before. We will have housings available if you need them, if you want them, but the fact that you don't need them is huge. Voice control. Who's excited about voice control? Yeah! You should be pretty stoked about voice control. If you ever plan to use a GoPro, voice control is an absolute game changer. I race motorcycles. You can see that Remo there. I mount that on the inside of my motorcycle helmet. I can mount my GoPro anywhere on the bike, and I can tell it to start and stop recording, take pictures. I can do a highlight tag. Little pro tip, if you yell, "oh shit," it will automatically do a highlight tag for itself. So the fact that you have all of that in our Hero 5 session and Hero 5 Black is huge. Again, it completely changes the way you can use a GoPro. The 2-inch touch display, we have some people going around where you can actually touch the Hero 5 Black and experience it, but it's a super intuitive user interface. You can see all of the settings right there. As you change them on the LCD, it will show the changes on the screen. So there's no guesswork. We make it really easy for customers to figure out all of the different modes and settings they can use. All right, so connected is the other pillar that we talked about. The connectivity is really important on the Hero line. So who here has an Android device? No, don't buy Android stock. All right, so the Android device. Have you connected your GoPro to your Android? No? Yes? Takes a little while, yeah? We've actually reduced the number of steps to get that done by 75%. So for Android connectivity, it's a much simpler process, much more reliable on iOS as well. So really quick and easy to get connected to your smartphone. We've got auto upload to the cloud as well as GPS. So the apps and connectivity, you're really gonna see a shift towards these two main apps as being the main apps for GoPro. Capture app is what the existing GoPro app is right now. In a few days, it will update to the Capture app, which does the same major functionality, which is controlling your camera, doing quick little trimming of your clips, playing back the footage. And then we've got the Quick app as well. Who here has Quick? Shame on you all. Go into the App Store. You can do it right now. It's a free download. It does not just work for GoPro content. So if you've got anything on your smartphone, captured by your smartphone's camera, whatever it is, you can use the Quick app. It will automatically take your files, you select which ones you want, and it will time them to music. So I did this just to say I did it. I literally was on a ski run, went down the ski run, captured some content, mostly of me falling, looking like an idiot. On the way back up on the ski lift, I made a quick edit by the time I got back up to the top of the run. So it really is quick and easy to use. Again, it's free, one of the highest rated video editing apps on the App Store, so I encourage you to check it out. GPS. You finally have GPS, something that customers have really requested from us for quite a while. So your Hero 5 Session and Hero 5 Black will now capture location based on where your image was taken. I've checked it, it actually works. You take that file, you put it on Instagram and go to post it, it will automatically pick up where you were that you took the photo. And while it is just location at this time, a whole lot of other features are in there that you may be able to check out at some point. Capture quality. So got you guys with me? Yeah? Thank you. How are the corn dogs? They look pretty good. Yeah? That guy loves them. All right. So capture quality. Hero Session, again, for what it is, for the price it is, for the size it is, really incredible. But when you get to the Hero 5 line, both have 4K, 10 megapixel photo, 12 megapixel photo, video stabilization, linear field of view, a lot of really cool features. Some stuff you'll see on the Black there that's pretty exciting. GoPro, you know, it's kind of this arms race, right? Like everyone's wondering when 8K is coming out. There were 3 people who had 4K in the audience. I don't think we need to get to the point where we have 8K. That just is me. So, you know, there's not a lot of advancement, so to speak, in the actual resolution, but the image quality from the Hero 4 Black to the Hero 5 Black is still going to be better. Better image sensor, better image processor, so you're still going to get better image quality, even if the resolution and frame rates are the same. Video stabilization. Aside from voice control, video stabilization is what I'm most excited about. So, the way I kind of think of it, if you're doing big, heavy impacts, you're mountain biking, you're running with your camera, you're going to want the Karma grip, which we'll talk about in a little bit. That's what really helps to stabilize that. It's a gimbal. It helps you to stabilize that footage. For higher frequency vibration, mountain biking, dirt biking, really high frequency vibration, that video image stabilization is going to really drastically improve your image. It is achieved with a little bit of image cropping, but much less than any of the other products on the market right now. So you will lose a little bit of the field of view, but very, very minimal. You won't notice too much of a difference there. ProTune. Who here uses ProTune when they use their GoPro? I don't. I'm actually not smart enough. I have to figure out what ISO is. It's very intimidating. But ProTune is fantastic for, as the name would indicate, our pros. You can set ISO limits, you can set exposure, and with the Hero 5 Black, you have a much easier level of control over all of that. Audio improvements, as the video earlier alluded to, the Hero 5 Black can actually record in stereo audio now. And it can actually record in raw audio files as well. So you get raw audio files in stereo, you get really, really good quality audio, and it has that same wind suppression that was so popular on the Session. It works really well at picking the best audio from its 3 microphones and giving you the best possible audio. Exposure control. Touchscreen allows you to do just like you might be used to on your phone, where you have your phone up and you see the image, you click on what you want it to expose to. You can now do the exact same thing with the Hero 5 Black. So you have a lot more control over the image quality, so you can get better video and better photos. WDR. I don't have a prize to give, but does anybody have a guess as to what WDR stands for?
Wide dynamic range.
That is correct. The gentleman up front said wide dynamic range. So wide dynamic range allows the camera to intelligently set the exposure so that it can expose as well as possible to challenging lighting conditions. If you're trying to shoot inside a car to bright light outside, it's probably not going to be, you know, a perfect image, but it's going to do a really good job of changing that. So with WDR on, it makes a huge difference. Raw photo. This is pretty much the #1 request that we used to get early on at GoPro was when can we start getting raw images off of the GoPro? Now you can. Hero 5 Black shoots in .gpr files. If you have Adobe Lightroom and you've got the most recent update, Lightroom supports these files. So you can go in, you can take raw photos, and you can adjust them, work with them to get the best possible image. All right, so really quick here, this isn't rocket science, but I want to go over it. Out of the box, Hero Session comes with the camera, the housing, a mount buckle, 2 adhesive mounts, and a USB cable. These are the modes that come out of the box: video, single photo, up to 10 photo in 1 second burst, and time lapse. Hero 5 Session, same basic components. Something important to note, new USB cable. We've gone to USB-C. We've worked to kind of future-proof this technology. USB-C allows for fast charging. These are all fast charging compatible, which means you can go from a fully dead battery to 80% charge in 45 minutes. So really fast charging. We want people to get out there and start recording content. And it also allows for a lot more control through that USB-C cable. As you can see, there's a lot more features available here. You've got video, video plus photo, looping mode, all of these great modes and settings available now on the Session form factor. Again, not rocket science. Hero 5 Black, same basic components with its removable battery, which we'll talk about in a second here. And again, it is a USB-C cable, and you've got all these modes. So cameras are fantastic.